Good morning. Let's start with the poem If. In order to understand the poem If, I would first recite the poem, so listen carefully to what the poem is all about. And in the later session, I would ask a few questions regarding the chapter. So here we start with the recitation. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give away to hating, and it don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your way, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap of fools, or watch the thing you gave your right to, broken and stood, and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings, and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sin to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing new, except the will says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, you lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving night with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a man inside. So now, as we have read the poem, let's move to the next session, which is in fact a questionnaire session, where I would ask a few questions. The first question that I would ask you is, what is that one quality that would you like to have when somebody is deliberately making an effort to grow? So what is that one quality that you would like to have within you when someone is intentionally, that is another word for deliberately provoking? What will you do then? Take time and give me answer. There may be many answers that you can give. But remember this is one quality that I am asking. So you can go for an adjective when I ask this question. Yes. The second question is, how do you tackle success and failure in life? How do you tackle success and failure in life? If you find it difficult to remember these questions, you can do one thing, take a paper and write down these questions and give answer on your own. So first question was, what is that one quality you would like to have when somebody is intentionally provoking you? The second one is, how do you take success and failure in life? And the third is, how do you manage failure, or how do you tackle failure? And the fourth one is, what is that one quality you need to develop in order to be valued by everyone? What is that one quality you need to develop in order to be valued by everyone? So remember, you need to answer for all the 4 questions. I hope you will take time and write the answer for the 4. I repeat the 4 questions. The first one is, what is that one quality you would like to have when somebody is intentionally provoking you? Second, how do you take success and failure in life? Third, how do you tackle a failure? Means how you are going to manage a failure. And fourth, what is that one quality you need to develop in order to be valued by everyone? So what is the answer that you're going to give for the first one? What is that one quality you would like to have when somebody is intentionally provoking you? Some people may say, I would like to remain composed, right? Now why you say composed? You're very calm. Whatever is happening around you is in no way going to affect you emotionally. So if you have complete control over your emotions, that is one of the greatest thing you can have in life. So how can you get that? How will you really attain that state of mind? You can attain that state of mind by doing a long-term meditation, right? So always try to remain calm and composed. Even when things are not in favor of you, always stay. It is the one quality that is really required for human being. Now what was the second question that I asked? How you are going to take success and failure in life, right? Now most of us take success seriously into our head, which in fact contribute for our pride. We feel like everything happening around us is all because of our own effort and nothing else. So sometimes we feel like we are the most important one in this world. That is a wrong notion actually. And when you have to face failure, how do you take it? Mostly people take failure as the end of the world. Probably they get into a state of depression, lost in the world of thoughts. So if such a thing happens, what you really need to do is understand that the success and failure as just the phase of life. It is like the two sides of a coin. Or rather, this is a state that will never last for a long period. So the success and failure that you face every day is something that is not going to be with you throughout your life. It will last only for a short period of time. And you can simply use this line, this time you shall pass. Means the success that you received is not going to be there with you throughout your life. The failure that you faced in life is not going to be there with you throughout your life. It's just the phases of life. Admit the phases and move on. That is what the poet says. You don't have to take success seriously into your head. You don't have to take failure seriously into your head. So if you have that awareness that any state of mind is just an imposter created by you, that is all required. Because you know that that state itself is not reality. It's just a bit of imagination that you have about yourself. People, when faced with failure, would do this thing for sure. I hope you might have written the same on the paper. You would think a lot about what was your failure. That is life. You may write pages and pages about your strength and weaknesses. So when you write about these strengths and weaknesses, you can make out where you lost and what you are going to do next. So when you confront any kind of failure in life, the very first thing that you have to do is understand that you are now in a state where you lost, but you shouldn't stop there. You should rather take steps ahead, for which you need a lot of hard work, determination and focus. And on this journey, what you need to understand is that nothing lasts for long. Something will last only for some time, and after which you will anyway have to tackle the situations on your own. So when you come to that realization, what you have to really do is that you need to put effort on it. You have to work really hard on things that didn't work. Maybe for which you have to use the old resources of your own, which may come for your help. And you rework on thing and establish that you are capable of achieving good in life. Maybe you have faced a failure, but that is not going to stop you from attaining anything in life. And the last question is, what is that one quality you need to develop in order to be valued by everyone? What do you think that one quality that you need to imbibe to be valued by everyone? See, if you're rich, don't think that people would be pleased with your wealth and prosperity. No way. You may be poor, and you have the feeling that you're poor, and for which you're really frustrated and exert your wrong influence on people, then again you are a failure. So, the state of being rich or the state of being poor is only a state. So what one should understand is that one should try to be a better version of himself as a human being when they tackle with the rich as well as the poor. When you tackle the rich, you shouldn't feel like the rich is someone whom you have to give all your favors. Only then you can lead a peaceful life. Now, when you turn towards the poor, you shouldn't feel like, okay, if I be a people pleaser towards the poor only, I would be a successful person in life. No, you don't have to please the rich or the poor. You just have to be neutral in your life. Neutral in the sense that you know what people are. You know that you don't have to take sides with people, whether they be rich or poor. You understand the truth that all are human beings. They have flaws innately. No one is perfect. And so, we just accept people as they are. In order to accept people as they are, we need to accept ourselves first. So, in order to accept a person who has done wrong to you, and in order to accept a person who has done good to you, you should always have a feeling of acceptance, where you accept people even when they do wrong to you. So how you can reach to that peak of heights? It's only possible if you value yourself and understand that you stay neutral when you are with the rich or the poor. You don't have to be extremely talkative towards the rich or towards the poor to impress them. I hope it is clear. So you might have written different answers, but cherish those answers. The answers that are given for these questions will in fact help you better understand the book. Right? So let's start the poem in the next session.